so today I'm going to show you 3 styles donning on the floral shawls, and I'm also going to do a talk through on how I do my underscarf. Okay, I'm so sorry I can't get a model to help me, and I'm definitely not going to expose my hair, so I'm just going to give you a very quick and simple talk through on how I usually do my underscarf, alright? Because some of you have requests for it, and I'm just gonna let you know that it's really pretty simple to get this volume at the back. Of course, half of it is made out of my hair, but the other half, well, I'll show you later. And I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial, because today I'm really featuring how we can put on the floral scarf without looking so gaudy. So let's begin with the first tutorial. Alright, so what I have on here is a floral scarf that is that has pink and red little flowers all over a light blue base, or is it grey? I don't know. I think it's blue from where I am. So yeah, and it's pretty. It has an English feel to it, and I like it a lot. So I just want to let everybody know that if you intend to go out with a scarf that has so much so much patterns, that has patterns all over it or designs all over it, just make sure you have a block colored top with you so that the designs don't clash. There's no clash at all, and it actually help your scarf, in this case the floral scarf, to stand out real nice. Alright, so the black is my favorite and basic color when it comes to matching a pretty gaudy scarf that has patterns all over. So hence you see that I have a black top on. Alright, okay, so let's get on with the tutorial. Just put it over your head and pin it under your chin, one short side. The short side reaches out right up to about my waist, and this one is really long. So you really need a maxi scarf in order to achieve this look, right? It's a very simple one. You can use it for any occasion. I think it's awesome. It's so easy. Right, just take the short side like this, half of it, alright, just half it, and then bring it over here like this, alright, and just pin it to the side over here with a strip pin. It's good. Then you grab the long side, okay, the long side, and just bring it over like this to the other side. So what we want to achieve right here is really a very loose look. So you don't have on your hijab on so tight. I absolutely do not like that. I always prefer my hijab to be loose and comfy, right? And at the same time, achieve a real modest look so that you've got enough coverage front and back. So if you look at the back here, it's pretty much well covered up, alright? So what we want to do right now is to just neaten the top. Alright, I think this is neat enough, and then we want to just pin it to the side. Right, this looks perfect. Alright, you can leave it. We are pretty much done. But if you would like this piece, right, to not flip around all the time, what you can do is to take this piece and just pin it here with a really fancy brooch, if you want, that is, right? Or just a simple hijab pin will do. So what I'm going to do is I'm really going to pin this to the back, like with a very simple hijab pin like this. I love this kind of hijab pins because they will make holes in your very expensive hijab. That settles it for the first look that has more than enough coverage here in front and at the back. I'll show you again, because so many of you are all about coverage. That is a good thing, people. Alright, okay, so I hope you like this look. Alright, so then let's now move on to the next tutorial. Okay, so for the second tutorial, I have with me a very gorgeous blue floral scarf. You can look at how beautiful it is with the blue flowers. It's really nice. And this time, I placed the scarf differently on my head from the other styles that I have shown before. And in fact, I have used the shorter side of the scarf and placed it on my head and pin it under my chin. Right? So you would have the long side of the scarf right here. Okay? So just pin it under your chin and then you're ready to go. Right? So here's what you want to do next. After you've pinned it, just grab the long side and brought it to the front. But I also made sure that I had enough fabric at the back to cover. Alright? So grab this piece, alright, and just fold it outwards into half, about half. You can see it. Alright? Right, so it's about half. So you can see that there's this piece here and another one underneath, right? So you want to bring this over. Go ahead. Just like that. Simple as that. Okay, and just very nicely let it sit on your head. This way. The straight pin. Easy as anything, I tell you. Alright, now that you have it in place, grab something that I always do. I do all the time. I grab this piece and I bring it underneath, like that. And then I get a pin and pin it down to the side there. And there you have it. What I'm going to do is just to make sure that my hijab is secured safely onto my head, sides, and down, and down, and then, and just like that. And you're ready to go with a lot of coverage in the front and at the back. And now on to the last tutorial. So what I have here is a big maxi scarf, a maxi scarf with huge flowers on it, and they're all over. It's really nice. It just screams, good morning! Alright, so because it's a maxi scarf, what I want to do is, and it's quite translucent as well, so I want to make sure that I've got everything covered. So what I do is I place the entire scarf on my head, pin it under my chin, then I bring up the back layer and just sit it nicely where the bun of my hair meets my scalp. Okay, so it's just that. And this is so that I get a double coverage at the back. Do you get what I mean? As in there's like double fabric, there's fabric on fabric, so it kind of makes it opaque, right? So what I'm going to do right now is to, oh yes, you need to have one short side and one very long side, the usual, just so that I don't expose any of my skin. I just get the long side and just put it across. Okay, so grab the short side and just bring it this way. You're going to bring this entire piece over your head, but not here. Don't do that, because when you do that, alright, it gets very puffy here, alright, and it gets pretty uncomfortable. So what I've recently discovered, if you want to add extra volume to the back of your style, hijab style, grab this piece and just bring it to the back like this, really to the back where the bun of your hair is, and sit it nicely on the bun here, like that. That's done. You're going to grab the long side, this long side here, alright, and bring it over your head. This is the usual style that many hijabis use, so it's pretty common. Tie with a simple straight pin. That's how we usually do it. That's how we usually do it. This is how we do it. You can stop here, but what I usually do is to ensure that, you know, this part, because the fabric is pretty see-through, okay, what I usually do is I grab the fabric from this piece, like this piece, and I bring it underneath here so that it covers my neck, right? Of course, to save you all the trouble, you can use a ninja inner, but Singapore is too hot to put on a ninja inner. But that's a personal view, so if you are comfortable putting on the ninja inner, please be my guest and carry on. And this is what we have now. Tutorial, and I hope that they are easy for you to follow. Just go grab your nice floral shawls from the description box at the bottom of the screen. Right, so before I end off, I'm just going to do a very simple talk through on how I do my volume underneath my scarf. You would need something like that. I don't know what this is called. Is it called a bandana? But I think not. I think everybody knows what a bandana is. Alright, it's called, it's like a hanky with 2 holes at each end. Right, so what I usually do is I just put the entire thing like that, like a hairband, and bring it over my head and let it rest around my neck. Then I tie my hair in a ponytail at the bottom, alright? Twist the ponytail, bring it up to your head, and you need to get one of the, clip it to the back with this flower clip at the back. Please don't clip it here, because you will look ridiculous, really. Just really almost like level with your the top of your head. Alright, so it sits nicely at the back. Now when that's done, grab the back part and just bring it over. Bring it all around your head. Just careful and make sure that you slowly stuff in the flower clip like this at the back of your head. Alright, and then this end will be covering your face. Alright, I hope that makes sense. I'm trying very hard to make sense here, but it's very difficult. So you have the back like that, and then you've got that volume. You can get really good quality ones at your nearest hijab store, I hope, inshallah. And they're really light. As time goes by, they're making really good quality ones. Alright, I have seen YouTube videos with hijabis making their own flower clips, so you can go check them out as well if you are not willing to spend any money on a flower clip. Alright, so I hope today's video was really useful as I guided you through how to style your floral scarves, as well as a very simple top drawer cake. It wasn't simple at all. Pretty complicated, but I hope it helped, you know, when I taught you through on how to achieve this volume at the back, this volume for your hijab style, right? So let me know, just post your questions at the bottom of my video. Any comments you have, if you would like to see me do any other styles for any other occasions, just feel free to type it down, and inshallah, if I have the ability and if I have the time, I'll try my very best to adhere to your requests. So once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.